A couple weeks ago, my wife and I took my wife to Gatlinburg for a few nights, and one day where we went on a much more difficult hike than the other days. And I had looked on the map, and I knew it was supposed to be more difficult. So as we were getting ready to take off on this trail, I talked to a group of hikers who had just come off the trail. One of the guys said, "Hey, this is going to be a difficult hike. It's the most difficult one they said that they had done." And when one of them was trying to encourage me though a little bit, he said, "But you know what they say?" He said, "They say the harder the hike, the better the view." And we started making our way up the trail, and an hour or two into it, I was hurting. I was hurting pretty bad. I was breathing heavy, and they could tell I was hurting. They could see it. They could hear it. They could hear it from like around the corner. Like, what is that noise? And that's me. And so they start trying to encourage me as they pass. "Hey, you're getting closer." They lied. Just a little bit further. It'll be worth it when you get to the top. And it just seemed like we were never gonna get there. And we finally get there. And it turns out what they say is true, that the harder the hike, the better the view. There's something that happens in hindsight where we can look back and we can see moments or seasons in life that at the time were discouraging actually had a purpose. And so you go through something difficult and it just seems like it's not fair, it's not right, that job should have been yours, that you thought that person was the right person for you. You thought the promotion was gonna be yours to get. In the moment, it seems like it wasn't fair. But then after a while, you look back and you can see how God has worked. And it's not that he caused all those things, but it's that he didn't waste those things. And there is an eternal good that we do not understand on this side of heaven. One day we will. Every weekend almost we witness baptisms. And one of the things you get to hear backstage when you're talking to people getting baptized is this, that they can look back. They didn't see it in the moment, they didn't understand it at the time, but they went through something difficult or challenging, something overwhelming. And it seemed like perhaps maybe the worst thing that happened to them, but it ends up being the best thing that happens to them because God used it for good. God brought them to a different place. And you may not know it now, and you may not realize it now, but don't give up. You be faithful.